sir. Welcome to Thailand. Hi, my name is Dennis James, IFBB professional bodybuilder. 31 years old, born and raised in Germany, now living in Thailand, Pattaya City. I'm an American citizen though. My father was in the service, my mother's German. So my father was stationed in Germany, met my mother, and actually they're still living in Germany. Yeah, I lived in Germany all my life, went to school in Germany, finished my school in Germany, graduated, and also worked for BMW. I never lived in America. I went back to visit my grandmother a couple of times, but I never lived in the U.S. I was always in Germany. My whole childhood I was in Germany. I was athletic and a menace. They even called me Dennis the Menace when I was little, so I always had something going on in my mind, and I always, messed up something. I always, just joked around with somebody. But basically, I played soccer all my life. But I was in a team since I was 5 years old. So I played for, I think, about 14 years. It's all in German. I grew up in German language. I went to school in Germany, German school. So I even speak German with my father, and he's American. So he was so busy learning German that he forgot all about it, and we speak German at home. Basically, actually, I had to learn the language. Started learning English when I was 16, when I went to the States for the first time by myself to visit my grandmother. That's when I started learning English, when I was 16. Yeah, but the thing is, because I always understood, since my father is American, we had a lot of American people over the house. But and still till today, sometimes he speaks to us in English and we answer in German, because we're so used to it, If I'm in America, I think in English. If I'm in Germany, if I'm around, because you see, I can adjust to the area real quick. It's just like over here. I have so many friends from Europe. So when I speak German to them, I think German, because I act like a German. And then I have friends from the U.S. or from England. It's just the other way around. So I can adjust pretty quick. Just because I live over here in Thailand doesn't mean that I'm Thai. A lot of people think I'm half Thai and half German. Just because I live in Thailand, I know Germans, or I know Americans that live in Japan. That doesn't necessarily make them Japanese. No, I have no Thai in myself. It's just German and American. Not a Thai. I'm just living in Thailand, and that's it. And I speak Thai, but that doesn't mean that I'm Thai. January 1990, that's when I decided to come here to visit, and stayed in Thailand ever since. What made me come to Thailand? Actually, I have a friend in Germany who's been doing business over here for over 20 years. He owns his hotel right down the street. It's a big hotel. And he kept asking me to come over to visit. And I finally decided in January 1990 just to come over here for 2 weeks, just to see the country, actually just to visit him. And and he showed me this city, and I started to like it, and I stayed here ever since. I started training June '92. I don't remember the exact date, but I know it was June, because it gave me at least exactly 3 months before I did my first, 1 year and 3 months before I did my first show. And it all started because after a couple of months of training, I was walking down by the beach, and this guy from Germany, he came up to me, asked me, do I compete, or what show I'm getting ready for. And I told him I'm not competing, I'm just here training. He told me, yeah, you're such a talent. And he invited me to Germany, to his house, to meet the president of the NAVA Association, which I competed for first. And when I was in Germany next time to visit my parents, I gave him a call, and I went over to his house, and I met this other person, and he kind of invited me to go do the Universe in England. First of all, it started because he put this tape in of the Mr. Universe in 1992. So what happened was, after that, he looked at me and asked me, you know, could I hang with these people? And I thought he was playing, so I said, yeah. You know, he said, you sure? I said, yeah. And he said, okay, herewith I invite you to do the Universe in October '93. And I still thought he was playing, so I said, yeah, what time you want me to be there? And he told me, yeah, you know, you can do the national qualifier for the German national team for the Universe, just to see if I can hang with the standard or not. And which I did, and I went over there, and he invited me to do the Universe. And after 1 year and 3 months, in October '93, October, I think it was October 5th or 14th, I'm not remember. But I went to do the Mr. Universe, and I placed fourth, my first show. So and then after the show, I figured, yeah, if you can be fourth, you know, you can do better than that. So I came back to Thailand, and I started training. And since I was qualified for the next year's Universe, because I was a finalist, I said, okay, then you just go for it. You just see, you know, how good you can get. And so I prepared for the '94 Mr. Universe. But that little gym that we had over here wasn't quite enough equipment for me to train. So I figured I'd just open up my own gym, which I did in '94. And that's the Universe gym. I opened that up February '94. And I said, I was looking for a name, and I said, how could you call it? How could you name the gym? And I said, okay, you're going to win the Mr. Universe, so you name it Universe Gym. That way you'll have the title and the gym. So I named the Universe Gym in February '94, and went back to the Universe in October '94, and was placed first runner-up. So I didn't win, so I was the second, behind the guy from the U.S. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna just give it one more try, which I did in '95. I won the Mr. Universe. Then after that, they gave me not a pro card, but then you're allowed to turn pro, NABA pro, so you can do the pro show, which they only have one. It's the professional Mr. Universe. It's also in England. It's the same day as the amateur Mr. Universe, and I did that too in '96 and placed first runner-up again. And but after that, I figured this is not it. I think my dream was always to compete IFBB, but I know it was really hard for me since I was an American citizen. I was not familiar with the U.S., and especially because I knew that they're the best guys coming out there out of America. So, but I knew what I had to do is there's only two ways. I said either you go to the World Championship, you know, the Amateur Universe IFBB to get your pro card, or you got to compete in the U.S. and win the national show, which is probably even harder.
You understand that? So come on, listen, nice sets, nice sets. Come on, nice reps.
Yep.
Nice reps,
Sure.
good, nice reps. Make it easy, brother. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway. 1, I hear 1 there. 2. Come on, there's 3 to go. Come on, 2 to go. 3 more to go. 1. Come on. 2, 3. Good.
Oh,
Way to go.
shit. Can't even lift my arm up no more. So I have to excuse me. But it's all his fault. Can't lift my arms up no more. Oh, when I first went to goals, yeah, I can tell you the exact date. That was 2nd of July, '97. That was when before I even met John Lindsay. I went over to Cali, and all I knew was LAX. I knew the Marina Pacific and Gold's Gym. So what I did was basically I just got in a taxi at the airport. I said, take me to the Marina Pacific. And because I knew it was real close to Gold's. And then I walked to Gold's because everybody told me it's just around the corner. It was like about 8 blocks. So I walked to Gold's and I walked into, and I was kind of nervous because I knew there's a lot of guys, all the guys I knew from the magazines, they're going to be training in there. So it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I walked in there, and the first thing I remember was that parking lot and that sign says, like, you know, bodybuilders crossing. See that street sign they have? So I walked through the door, saw this big hall. I was like, damn, that's a big gym. You know, that was just the first part of the gym. And I thought, because everybody kept walking down further to the left, I thought it was like dressing rooms and, you know, showers and stuff. So I said, well, let's go get changed. I walked through another hall. From there to another one, and then way in the back was the aerobic hall. But, because like I said, there was so much fancy equipment. It was unbelievable, you know. Like the instructions, like books, you know. So this is whatever this is for, you know. You need to strap yourself up with seatbelts and, you know, get a physical before you. Yeah, you get a physical. Get a physical checkup, you know, to make sure you don't fall out the machine. Yeah.
Do they have safety belts in the machines?
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, you know, just in case you just in case you do over 200 miles an hour. Yeah, you need safety belts, you know, just in case you crash, airbag and stuff, you know.
Airbags.
We don't have any airbags over here.
No airbags. There was no airbags.
No, there was no airbags. Flex, I carrying hammer strength. Oh, what's the day? Tuesday. Let's go hammer. Let's have a hammer day. Shit. Over here, every day is the same. You can train legs, back, shoulders, all on one day. Shit. Yeah. So we don't have the fancy equipment. With my girlfriend, but we got the girls. We got the women up here in the go-go bars. And you know what else? It's a lot cheaper. Damn. When it comes to training, back to basics. No, I don't miss no glute machine.
We have other distractions.
Yeah, we find ways to
we
get out.
find other ways.
Yeah, we find other ways to get our glutes separated.
Yeah, that's right. We don't need no machines for that.
Where there's a will, there's a way, you know. I see one guy out there with an axe the other day. I said, "What you getting ready to do?" He said, "Man, I'm ready to get separated in my glutes." I said, my glute machine is full deep squat. You know what I mean? Do this thing right for a set. Okay, we're an athlete in male. Okay. My height is 173. Sit. Okay. Now. Don't want to believe that shit. See? That's what I'm saying. 19% fat. There's no way in hell. No way in hell. I've been dieting for 8 weeks. I started with 14, and I've been starving for 8 weeks, and now I'm 19. I'll break this bitch right now. But what I'm saying is, if I step on it now, and if you lift me up 10 kilos, I'll be probably 12. That's what I mean. Now you're gonna edit that out, right? Because some people don't understand. They just see 19. I said, damn, that fool is fat. 123.4 times 2.2, 271.5.
How much you are last time on stage?
247.
How much do you think you're gonna be on stage?
Probably, hopefully around 255. That was my goal. 255. But maybe I can make it to 260. Mito says I can make it to 260 easy. So I'm gonna leave it up to him. Anything under 260 is Mito's fault. Wheat or protein shake.
What is it? What sort of drink is it?
It's a whey protein.
Oh, Wheater.
This is, right now, this is exactly like 60 grams of pure protein.
Is that every day?
Keep my
How many times a day?
Oh, I have 6 meals plus 3 to 4 shakes.
A day?
Right now, my protein is up to 540 grams a day. 540 grams of protein.
Yeah.
Yep. My dream was always to compete IFBB, but I know it was really hard for me since I was an American citizen. I was not familiar with the U.S. and especially because I knew that the best guys coming out there out of America. So what I knew what I had to do is there's only two ways. I said either you go to the World Championship, you know, the Amateur Universe IFBB to get your pro card, or you got to compete in the U.S. and win the national show, which is probably even harder. But I figured let's just do it like this. Let's just go over and, you know, and see for yourself what it's like. So I just bought myself a ticket. I remember that it was 97, I think 2nd of July 97. I went over to the U.S. All I knew was Gold's Gym, Venice, and Marina Pacific. That's all I knew. And I know Gold's was in Mecca, and Marina Pacific is where everybody stayed when they're there. So I just bought myself a ticket. I got to the airport. I grabbed a taxi, and I just said Marina Pacific. Because I remember everybody kept saying that the Marina Pacific is just around the corner. I also remember everybody talking about the place called the Firehouse, which is the restaurant where everybody eats. And I was so excited to go there and just to see what what it's all about. Then I walked and I was looking for Gold's Gym, and I felt kind of stupid. I didn't want to ask nobody where Gold's Gym is at because everybody said it's just around the corner. So I kept walking and walking and walking around the blocks looking for Gold's Gym. So and I finally got to Gold's Gym, and I said, "This is it. This is where everybody's training at." You know, I said, "This is where you're gonna see all the big guys." So I walked into Gold's. I'll never forget that. And I felt so little, you know, because I was just like, you know, didn't nobody know who I was, you know. And I walked into Gold's, and I was just looking around, and I was like stunned, you know. It's just the size was, I think, it's just crazy. And I just, you know, and I think I paid for a daily membership, and I trained. No, actually, I paid for 2 weeks because I was supposed to stay 2 weeks. So, and I just wanted to train. So I trained, and the first guy I talked to in Gold's in Venice was Rico McClinton, and which I think is a nice guy, you know, because he came up to me, and we started talking, and he asked me, "Do I compete?" I said, "No, but I want to compete, you know, I'd like to compete." He said, and he kind of hooked me up with John Lindsay's phone number. So I called John Lindsay, I remember, and I told John Lindsay who I was, and then I'm living in Thailand. He was like, "Thailand?" He probably never had nobody calling him and said, "Yeah, I live in Thailand. Could you send me like NPC application form so I can fill out my application?" But he really did it, and I told him that I would like to compete. So he told me that, well, you know, what would be the best thing for me to do is to do, of course, the border states, because he is a promoter of the border states, and the border states were the last national qualifiers before the nationals that year. So he did send me the applications to Thailand. I filled everything out, and I prepared for the border states classics, and I knew that I had to win the overall in order to qualify for the nationals. Backstage for the weigh-in, everybody had to take his clothes off to step on scale, and from that minute where I took my clothes off, everybody kept looking at me like, "Who's this?" and even John Lindsay had this kind of, because he knew already, oh, this is something, you know, and this is his border state. So I won the overall, and after the show, we found out that that this was the national qualifier for the next year's nationals, which would be in '98. But Ted Williams and John Lindsay, they kind of helped me out, and they just pushed me into the nationals for in '97, which was 3 weeks later in Dallas, Texas. And so I bought myself a ticket to Dallas. The event hotel was already booked, fully booked, so I didn't know where to go. So I found myself a hotel in Dallas. I was all by myself, and yeah, and actually I finished 4th at the nationals. That was the year when Tom Prince won the overall, Oliver Burke was 2nd, and Garrett Downing 3rd. And I placed 4th behind these 3 guys, and that was for me like winning the show. It was the first national show. Nobody knew who I was. I was a no-name, and I placed 4th in my first national show. Then after that, Lonnie Tipper talked to me after the show. Said, "You got a great future. You should just keep going." And I said, "Yeah," because I was really, really motivated after the show. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna prepare for next year's nationals," because I knew the nationals would be the easier show because every class winner gets his pro card. And I knew the USA is the hardest show because it's just overall. But Lonnie said, nah, don't wait till the nationals. You know, go ahead and do the USA. So I waited. Actually, I waited 2:16 at the nationals. So I went back and I figured, okay, go ahead and do the USA. Why not? If you do it right. Why wait till the nationals? So I came back 7 months later. I did the USA. And this is the hardest show, you know. And I always said to myself, this is just where they already have their favorites, you know. And since you're not living in America, it's going to be even harder for you to win like the Mr. USA. But I said, yeah. I said, you know, this is always what I said. You don't have to be scared of nobody. All you got to do is just be the best you can be, because if you win this show, that makes you even more interested, because they figured, because I know what they thought, that how can somebody win a national show living like so far, being so far away from the center of the sport. And for me, I mean, even like everybody said it wasn't Thai, I won the show because I was a no-name. I mean, I can't take nothing away from Melvin. Melvin is my friend. Ever since the USA, we're tight friends, and he know I love him. But I figured I was the no-name. He was the favorite. If I beat him, that means I won. The tiebreaker this, tiebreaker that. I mean, I would, even if they say Melvin Anthony would win the show, I would say the same thing. He deserved it because he looked good. But for me, it was just, I mean, I felt better than I don't know. I mean, you can win $1 million in the lottery. I think this is not the feeling winning the USA. That was probably even better than winning the lottery, you know. So I was just too happy to win the show.
4. Come on, come on. 5. Easy, easy. 6. This is getting easier. Come on. 7. Come on. This is easy. Easy. 5. 8. 2 there. There's 2. Come on. There's 2. That's 1. Now there's another one. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Straight arms. Bring it down slower. Stretch. Those hips in. Looking good. Here looks good. Looks good from here. Good. Okay, I'll do the counting now. Carry 5. 1. Yeah, let's do it. 2. Yeah. 3. Oh. 4. Oh, we got 1 in there. We got 1 there. Definitely 1. Oh, 1. Let's see. Good 4. Good 4. 2. Come on, Dennis. This is it. You got to dig it in, mate. You're going to be up there by yourself. You're not going to ask for help then. Come on, you're going to be by yourself. It's you now. It's you now. Come on. It's 1. It's 2. Come on, don't waste my time. 3. It's 4. Easy. 5. 6. Looking good. 7. Come on. 8. There's 2 in there. 9. Come on, don't you give up. Put it there. 10. There's more there. Oh. Looking good. Right. Keep working. Come on, easy. Come on. Ooh. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, come on. Gage. Come on. Come on, more. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. Good. Come on. You got it. Come on, show it.
Sure.
ว่าเป็นแบบขนาดคุณสมคิดเข้าไปที่ประเทศไหนอ่ะเขายังแอบเอากล้องเข้าไป
อ๋อเพิ่นเคยขึ้นเลยไปดู2 เซนดูก่อนสั่งแล้วสั่งแล้ว
มาเมื่อไหร่มาจากอเมริกาที่ไปโชว์ตัวที่
ไปวันที่26ธนาคารหน้าไปแล้ว
โอเคครับเป็นน้ำเลยไอ้รอบหางนะครับครับ
So look at her smile. She got the biggest smile in here. I think it's inflamed. But they say that this Chinese foot massage can heal whatever through your feet. So we will try this. Hopefully it'll get me back in shape. ทำไมนี่แข็งมากๆเห็นไหมเนี่ยนี่ทำไมพี่โฟไม่มีเนี่ย
ได้ที่ 4 ที่กรุงโซลจากนั้นนะครับก็เล่นบีชวอลเลย์บอลนะครับเล่นบีชวอลเลย์บอลมาโดยตลอดในการ
Emotion, was ich sagen will, kannst du vorne den Platz freilassen, damit wir das mit dem Filmen machen können, damit das verpasst. Und stell trotzdem gerade die Stühle hier, damit oder die Chicks soll sich hier stellen. Ne? Ich danke dir. So, I'm ready to eat. Put some water in here. Now it's just about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm up for the second time. I did my cardio at 4. Came back here, rested a little longer, and my first meal right now is 8 o'clock, which is on my low carb days, 120 grams of oats with lots of hot water. That way it looks like it's a little more. I can eat a little longer, and I will probably have like 12 egg whites right now. Sometimes instead of egg whites, I eat I'll have a protein shake, and this is basically the carbs that I need to get my first workout done, which comes up in about an hour and a half from now. With a little cinnamon on top, you know, it smells better. That makes it look like a tiramisu. So. Yeah, this is how I eat over here. Perfect. Yeah, this is the eggs. when I was little, I used to get sick from eating eggs. And that was like 2 or 3 a day. Now I eat 12 to 15 in one meal, and I'm still hungry. Ich bin Mittwoch schon da, ja. Am 18. Ja, alles schön, du kannst dich überall anmelden hier, das macht ja nichts. Da gibt's ja eh keine Residenzzettel dafür. Alles klar. Also, tschüss.
Nice.
Come on. Push. Not too much rest between. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start work. 8. Stop coming. All the way up, Dennis. Yeah, good. Keep tight all the time. All the way up. Watch. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up. 8, 9, and one more. 10. Good.
It's real hot. Hot. Hot as hell.
Keep your fingers all the time. Squeeze on the stretch. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6, 7. Start work. 8. Come on, 2 more. 9. We have 1 more. Push.
Oh, shit.
4, 5, 6. 2 more. Five, 6, 7. Eight. Now we start working. 9. And number 10.
That's it. For triceps. Day 1. Shoulders in the morning. Triceps at night. So, that was it for day 1. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace. Fried.
Oh, not enough. They need a couple more reps. This side. Come on, squeeze. Good, coming good. Go on tomorrow, no problem.
Yeah. Anna, come here. You want to get on the video? Come on. Now. Oh, big fitness star, right? Right? Be a big star. Get some money home. She's really tired of me dieting. She said if I'm not dieting, fridge is always packed with all good sweet stuff, chocolate, ice cream. Now there's nothing. Since this is my last meal, I always eat it real slow. Trying to join as much as possible.
No problem. 7. Start working. 8. 9. One more. And 10. Good on that. Simple. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Dennis. 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Come on. 7. And 1 more. Pull. Good. Come on. Easy. Come on. No problem. Good. Yeah. Now we start working. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Coming that way. Good.
Can't bring my arms up without the dumbbells. I have a hard time bringing my arms up without the dumbbells right now.
You know, it's easier with the dumbbells than without. Come on.
Okay. Hip,
You start.
hip,
1,
hip,
2,
hip,
3,
hip,
4,
hip,
5,
hip,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Come on!
15, 16, 17, and 18. One more, come on, there's 19 and 20.
Body better, baby.
Come on.
Yeah.
1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we start working. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Come on, Dennis. 16. Good. Good, Dennis. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good.
Yeah. That's it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13.
Oh, shit.
Good.
You start feeling out your skin now. Okay, good. How much to squeeze from?
Hard. Hard. Good.
Oh, I'll piss you up here. Oh, shit, forget that. Yo, guys, excuse me. Yo, guys, excuse me. My stuff is fried at the moment. I'm talking fried potatoes or fried chicken. But I promise y'all one thing. As soon as I get back from Italy, after the Olympia, I'm gonna be right at Swenson's, Burger King, because they really miss me. They be sending me emails asking me where I'm at. Yeah, Pizza Hut. and cheesecake. That's why I like cheesecake. So, Cheesecake Factory, Marina Del Rey. So that was chest and biceps for the day. Day number 1. Tomorrow will be legs. Guess I'll see y'all tomorrow, because it's gonna be a tough one. I might not use as much weight as I usually use, since I have a problem with my leg again. So I might take it easy. I might just go for the burn tomorrow instead of heavy weights. So, but I'm pretty sure y'all enjoy it. So see y'all tomorrow. Peace. We're exactly 4 weeks out. Now earlier this year, 4 weeks out from the Arnold, my weight was 117, which is 257, just around between 257 and 260 was my weight 4 weeks out from the Arnold. Now today,
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure about the
125.2,
but the run maybe
which is 275.
275 exactly.
and that's
So that means I'm pretty happy with my weight. I called Jim Lorimer on Tuesday morning, and Jim told me on the phone that it's too late. He already have his 16 competitors, and the agreement was top 7 at top 6, which I didn't do. So he can't do nothing at the moment. But he will have me on the show next year, which will be the 2001 Arnold Classic. And so I hung up the phone, and I was sitting there damn near crying. I tell you the truth, because right after the Ironman, I still thought, yeah, I'm going to get this special invite. So I stayed off carbs, just like, and then Jim told me no. And I know he's the main man. If he says no, that means no. So I didn't know what to do. I was a mess, and Milos called me and said, Milos told me straight up, I said, look here, you don't never say no, or you don't never say you don't compete unless the show is over. The show is Saturday. If you just tell everybody, you buy your own ticket, you pay for your hotel, just let me compete. And this is what I did. I called Jim Mannion. I just let everybody know, Peter McGuff, Chris Lunt, because I did the photo shoots with Chris at this time. And Chris Lunt already knew what I looked like. So I must say, Peter kind of also helped me out. Jim Mannion. Peter called Jim Lorimer and told him that if I compete, he will promise him I'll make top 5. And then Peter called me back, and then Jim Manuel called me back and said, okay, you got a special invite. That was Tuesday afternoon. And I was like, I don't believe this, Me and Milos, we like partying. This was like, because I was going to do the Arnold Classic, the Arnold number. I was like, because Arnold always said, don't never give up. If I would buy myself a ticket. I would buy myself a ticket, and I would just walk backstage. I was just, please just let me pose, So they called me and they said, okay, you get the special invite. Then they gave me a number to call for the ticket, and then Milos was so happy too, and they said, then this time we'll do it different. We'll make sure you come in shredded. And so he told me what to do the last 3 days. Actually, he told me what to do the whole 6 weeks out, And but he just wanted to make sure that I'm really hard, and that's what everybody was looking for at the Arnold, at the Ironman, that I would bring that package at the Arnold, which I did. I dropped, I think, like 3 to 4 pounds, and I came in shape, and I placed 4th, which I think is, that was even better than winning the USA, because having like Flex, Chris Cormier, and Kevin Lerone ahead of you, it really is no shame, and that's when it sounds so good being 4th behind Flex, Chris, and Kevin. This is the top 3 bodybuilders, other than and Ronnie, in this world right now. So I had the top 3 in front of me, and that means that I'm 4th, and that means that even though a lot of people said that that I was supposed to be 3rd, that I was better than 4th, and I can't take nothing away from Kevin, because Kevin was my idol. He made me start bodybuilding. So then I hear a lot of, this is probably always going to be like that. That some people will tell you, yeah, you look better than him, you should be, placed higher.
But I'm gonna leave that up to the judges. You know, the only thing that I can do is I can control myself and make sure I'm in shape, because basically what the judges want to see is that you come in better. They want to see you doing something that you get the job done, and if you come in and improve, then they should award you for that. So basically we can't do nothing. It's all up to the judges. I'm just happy that I qualified for the Olympia, because I remember in '95 I said to myself, in the year 2000 I would compete at the Mr. Olympia, and this is my year. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm 4 weeks out getting ready for the Mr. Olympia, and basically I'm just happy to qualify for the Olympia, because now I finally get a chance to stand on stage with the best bodybuilders on this planet, which this is the biggest show. This is the best guys, and I already competed against guys like Flex, Chris, Kevin. Now I finally get a chance to compete against guys like Ronnie, Sean, NASA, and everybody else. So basically that's like a dream come true for me. And what I want to do is just let everybody know, and let the judges see that I train hard for this show, and I'm here to stay. I'm not here just to show up, and maybe place out of the top 10, and then you never hear from me again. I'll let everybody know that I'm here, and I'm here to stay.
Come on. 10, 19, come on. 20, come on. 1, come on. Come on. That's 2. That's 2. Come on. I would die before I 2. I wouldn't give up a shit. See?
Last thing. Get the numbers. Just get the numbers now. Just keep on going. Yeah, way to go. 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, now it's got. Come on, good. 5, 6. Come on, Dennis. Up. Yeah.
Okay, right.
1, 2. Like that. Up. 3. Come on. Higher up. All the way. Up here too, Dennis. Up on the top. Just squeeze them. One time up on the top. Come on. Go on. Yeah, half inch. Come on, all the way up. Come on, Dennis. Work them. All the way up. Yeah, up there. Yeah, like that. Good. All the way up. And there too, yeah. All the way up. Yeah, good. Come on. That's...
My man. Reader Food Supplements. It's the best there is. Yeah, I have a couple of favorite guys for each and every body part. So, listen, I can tell you a couple of names. So when I train chest, I basically think about guys like Lee Haney. Arnold had a big chest, and even Ronnie Coleman now. Those are the three guys where I think they have like probably the best. Or even men, you know, Marcus Rule's got a big chest. His chest is ultra huge. But I put all these people together and you know, combine it and make a perfect chest out of it. So for shoulders, there's my man Kevin, of course. Kevin Larone was my idol. He made me start doing bodybuilding. So I got to give it to him for shoulders. I got to give it to Lee Haney, Ronnie Coleman, flex for the back. You know, you combine three backs together and you get the perfect back. Then for legs, there's also, I can have a couple of guys for legs, but basically, just like I said, I have, for me, if you ask who's got the perfect body for me, I would choose at least 3 guys and combine them, put them together, and that would be my perfect idol. Oh, hopefully I'll get to that point where people say, yeah, I would like to have a body part like Dennis, you know. So basically, I'm still trying to improve. I know I got a lot of work to do, but as you can see, I'm not one of them lazy people. I know I'm not one of the lazy guys. I want to train, and I'm here to do what I have to do just to get where I want to go. Now, hopefully, in maybe 1 or 2 years from now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to establish myself as a top pro, and not just as a one-time thing. Just like I said before, I'm training hard. I'm giving my all to let everybody know that I'm here now and I'm here to stay, at least for a couple more years until I retire. I don't want to retire because I can't hang with the big boys, or I don't have the physique that they're looking for. I want to retire because I've made enough money so I can live my peaceful life wherever I'm going to live. I don't know where I'm going to end up, but right now I'm here in Thailand, and whoever comes to visit me, they understand what I'm here. Because this is what I'm talking about, peaceful life. I can go, if I want to go to an island, I can just take a boat. It's a 20-minute ride, and I'm on an island all by myself. You know, where the coconuts fall on your head. And where the monkeys mess with you. So basically, that's what I want to do. I don't need the biggest gyms in the world. I don't need the fanciest equipment. I don't really care about all that. The only thing I care about is that if you 100% focused and dedicated, you can do it. It's up to yourself. It's not up to the equipment. I can't blame no judges. I can blame the equipment. I can blame nobody for my own shortcomings. So basically, whatever you do, it's up to yourself. You know, I'm just training here. The only thing I can do is when it comes to the show, I can just, you know, display it to the fullest, and hopefully the judges like what they see. That's basically it. Sometimes, basically, I have, I say I always stick between, I set myself a goal between 6 and 10, pre-contest sometimes even 12. But, you know, then you never know. You might go a little heavier this workout. That means you go on lower reps, you know. I can't tell you how many reps I do. Sometimes I can't even tell you how many reps I did right after the set. Because I'll just go to, sometimes just go to failure. If I can't do it no more, I can't do it no more. And if I have guys like Martin around, he might make you do an extra 2 or 3, and then year after you don't even know how many reps you did. It's just that, you know, my goal is to get, you know, finish the workout with a maximum pump. And this is what I go for. If my muscle is full, and I, you know, to the, you know, where you can't get much fuller, then that means I should stop. Because if I train more than I have to, then I will end up losing my pump. And then that means that the workout was, and you know, probably for nothing. So I just go for maximum pump and then I stop. So I could do the first exercise, I might do like 3 or 4 sets. The second one I might do just 2 or maybe even 4. And the last one just 2 or 3, you never know.
I basically go by the way I feel, and this is very important. You got to listen to your body sometimes. For smaller groups, I do 3. For larger muscles, I do 4. Sometimes I just do even 3. Then you never know. With back, I might do 5 exercises. But then again, one exercise I might do just 2 or 3 sets. The next one I do 4. The next one I just do 2. You never know. This is all depends on how I feel. You know, if I work my upper back, if my upper back is full, I go to my lower back. If my lower back is tight and I feel that I'm kind of loose in my mid back, I just do another set, 2 for my mid back. You know, this is something that I can't tell you. This is for me to find out while I train. Just how I feel. This is it.
Good stuff, Dennis. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's have some form. Good form, good form. Good. 5, 4. Come on. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, whoever sees this video over there in New Zealand, Australia, this is my main man. I know he's loud, I know he's sometimes a little emotional, but that's what it's all about.
I've enjoyed coming all the way from New Zealand to help you out, brother.
Thanks a lot,
No
my man.
problem at all. No problem at all.
All right.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. This is my training partner, which is actually he's a Thai national champion. He's getting ready for the World Championship in Malaysia coming up in 9 weeks. So y'all better watch out. This guy's gonna be mean. My weight master. This is my weight master, Lek. He's also a Thai boxer, so if you ever see his face, you better watch out because he can kick some serious ass. All right, this is my weight man. Takes care of the weight, puts him on, replaces him. Without him, I'll be double tired. All right, thanks a lot, y'all. Peace. take my family out to eat now. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Huh?